G'day, it's Staf here from the TAB. I've got all 7 games in my hot little hand here. We'll rattle through them, see if we can pick up some winners. And if they're losers, I hope you manage to go against me. But these are the reasons why I'm picking what I'm picking. First game is the Highlanders against the Hurricanes. Now, when these two teams have played in the last 5 years, I've written down here the winning margins. 1, 4, 5, 2 and 5. Very close. So take your 12 and under, but I'm going to take the Hurricanes, basically because I think a few of the injured soldiers are coming back, and with the likes of maybe Smith, maybe Nonu, maybe Wepu, maybe Soyalo, there's a couple of those can come back, then I think they'll be too good for the Highlanders down there, starting to show some form, the Hurricanes. Hurricanes, 12 and under. Next up, Reds against the Blues. Again, not much in these teams. Top of the table clash once again, well, sort of the top third anyway. Reds are fantastic at home. They've put on some memorable performances up there. I'm going to lean slightly towards them. And Scott Higginbottom doesn't have to face Jerome Kaino. And Kaino's been fantastic for the Blues, and it looks like they're without him this week. So again, it's an unders game, and it's the home side this time, the Reds in Brisbane. Chiefs against the Stormers. Well, the Chiefs played probably their best game of the season last week, but again, another team hit with injuries. I think they'll really miss Scott Waldrum in the loose. He gave them a dynamic that a lot of teams don't have. But the defence of the Stormers is what's going to win it for them. As long as they're not too bashed, as long as they're not too tired after that game against the Crusaders. 12 and under once again, this time visitors in Hamilton. Stormers 12 and under in that one. Brumbies against the Lions, easy. Brumbies, they've finally got the weakling in the schoolyard that they can beat up. They've been playing pretty tight quality sides and getting a toweling. But I'll take the Brumbies 13 and over in that one. That's pretty simple. And even more simple is the Bulls. They'll beat the Rebels by 13 and over as well. We've dubbed the Melbourne side the Rebels without a cause because they really have no idea now. They've slowly got worse and worse as the season's gone on. And Pretoria for them is just going to be a little bit too hard. So the second beating in a row, I think, for our television screens. Bulls 13 and over. And the last one is the Cheetahs against the Crusaders. Now, yes, the Crusaders were fantastic last week and they're getting plenty of plaudits, and rightly so. It was a wonderful performance. But don't forget what the Cheetahs have been doing. I've given them the most improved tag at the half-season stage. Their performance is going up and up and up. And yes, it was only the Lions they thrashed last week, but you know what a thrashing does for confidence, and the Cheetahs are getting better and better. If the Crusaders are slightly off their game, they'll get tripped up, and I think the Cheetahs will win. And I think they're at such good value, I'm picking them as my value bet of the week. The Cheetahs to beat the Crusaders. I can hear you saying that you think I'm crazy, but no, I go the Cheetahs, 12 and under against the Crusaders. I'll go and make some humble pie ready for next week.